What? You already know what's happening, man. Listen, it is IntroVersus. I'm your host, Blues. Shout out to everybody out there in Facebook land and YouTube land and IG land. I see all of y'all this evening looking great, looking amazing as per usual. Sorry we started a little bit late, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you are getting freshed to death, it takes a little time, baby. You got to get things in order. Listen, I got on my little flower shirt, right? I think I'm doing the best that I can. Got my hair as best as I can get it. Not even close. Because the two brothers about to come up and do this head-to-head are dapper than a motherfucker this evening. Listen, we have the amazing Shawn William representing Oakland, California all day long. You see my man, he's got the tie on and the jacket, face mask to match, sporting the specs. Whew. Not to be outdone, we have all the way from Sacktown, my man Rodzilla, sport coat, black, white, pocket square, and is that Hennessy, brother? And a snifter. Is that a snifter? Is that what you call it? A snifter of Hennessy? Listen, this has been the most fashionable motherfucking introverse we've ever had, right? We've ever had. They brought the full spectrum of looking good into this thing. So y'all already know what's happening, right? It is IntroVerse Live. IntroVersus brought to you by, of course, All Deaf Poetry and the good folks at IntroVerse Live. Shout out to Masterpiece. Shout out to Black Chakra. Shout out to Prentice Paul. And of course, Shawn Williams about to do battle this evening. We did a coin toss. Rodzilla called it. It was heads. Rodzilla said, the young man from Oakland can start this thing off. So, Shawn, I ain't got to tell you what's happening right now. You know what's going down. Take that face mask off. Let's get this thing popping. Ladies and gentlemen, IntroVersus. Up first, my man, Shawn Williams. Let's go.
Well, since I'm from Oakland, home of the Black Panthers and the Hyphy Dancers, I come from the part of Oakland where the gentrified are still afraid to occupy. And the streets aren't mad that the Warriors left because Clay and Steph aren't the only dangerous shooters from the outside. Where kids learn in class to write their wills at 12 and a half because the life expectancy of a young black boy around here is 25. We call them Trayvons because our boys die in the hood. That's a double entendre that might have went over your head like asbestos in the public school systems in the hood. Nowadays, these kids can't lean on pops because they be high off of promethazine mixed in pop. So when the streets get it popping, Pop's out there nodding, that's how you lose Pop. And another brother gets shot, and all you're hearing is the cops drop, stop. Don't even know if it's the police or the ops or they're the same. So you in the game and going, DA asked you, you got a right to remain silent. And I honestly hope that you exercise that right. So an overworked public defender who does not come from the public that you come from defends your freedom half-heartedly. Son, you don't know what a trap house is until you step inside of a courthouse, shackled and cuffed like your ancestors, judge looking at you like a direct deposit on payday. You, my dude, are a payday, a quota with a quarter of your life hanging in the balance of Lady Justice. Can't see nothing but dark meat. You, my dude, are food ready to be consumed in the belly of the beast. Lucky that you got this far because police normally hold trials in the street. Silencing you like Grant, Gray, or Garner, or silence in the hole like Khalif. Brother, will you take this plea bargain of legal mumble jumble jargon or wait up to 5 years to be judged by peers who do not look like you, think like you, then hang police because you remind them of their worst fears? Can I call you my nigga? Because you my nigga. Basically, my nigga, you got two options. Tell me what I want to hear, or wait for a trial that might not come for another 3 to 5 years. I will make your bail so high that it'll force your mama to cry and say, son, I can't help you this child, nigga. I am the judge. I am your mama now. And I'm ready to give you life. So you better start talking, or that gavel will be your last nail, a chance for freedom, or put the last nail in your coffin. I will bury you so deep in paperwork and red tape that by the time you get out of prison, your youngest son will be walking through those gates. You know, Rod, the problem with these new niggas is they got the game fucked up. See, they're probably thinking it's some dirty chick or somebody in their clique not realizing in 2020, it's IG. It's basically, my nigga, you the snitch. Always remember, anything that you say can be you.
Oh, that's how we start things off? Okay. Listen, shout out to the IG live comments are going crazy right now. Shout out to the Poet Life is in the building. Shouts out to them for sponsoring a lot of our events. Javon Johnson, Kiss the Poet, Dichotomy's in it. Yo, I love the fact that y'all keeping these tight in the comments. Remember to keep score as well as you're doing all these comments. Listen, Rod, you was posted. You sat down for a little bit, crossed the leg, was like, okay, I hear you, brother. Man, I ain't even gotta say no more. You addressed to a motherfucking T. Let's go, Rodzilla. Let's get it.
To the family, you know, Rodzilla be on some like voracious variety vocally. Vocabulary valuably valiant for victims victimized by vicious vermin. This ain't bald-field sermon. Man, this is vicious vindication. My high-volume voice, like I want to devise a virus to open up your third iris. Virtual villains vilify me like Viking. My grapevine is vintage. Zilla, Villa, Viewpoint, VIP, Vignette, Ben, Glorious appeal to the brothers on the field. To Vietnamese vegans, man, I'm next. Man, revolution ain't on VHS. Melanin vibrate like the vibrator of an obese virgin. I need ear like Van Gogh. Go to Roman beer, Volkswagen vehicle in Vatican to vanquish Vice Admiral, Vice Chancellor, Vice Regal, visiting Vice President, and any other Vice Squad motherfucker vicinity for trying to put beef chip in every coast vein. That's vernacular, slippery as Vaseline on my penis. Think about Serena and Venus vacationing in VA, park with valet, but no thank you say, man, that's black life. Got a home, but neighbors label me vile, vagrant, vagabond, but white supremacy don't validate my valuation. Man, can't I know? Get value from getting vacuum from a vanilla Victorian Valentine named Vicky from Vallejo Valley. Man, I'm never Fandango with slave master Vixen. Call me Black Vagina Finder on Varsity, Black Arts Movement Vanguard like Nappy Tongue. Praise the Lord, like Reverend Run. I took off my veil after reading Ben Sertima verbatim. Venomous vengeance is mine. That's African alliteration all day, every day. That's African alliteration all day, every day, because we came here way before Columbus, but history books start and stop with slavery when discussing us indigenous African, mother, father, civilization, mad frustration over colonial penetration, mental, spiritual stagnation is the result. Man, these folks tried to label our religions a cult, man. These so-called scholars just don't understand our soul, always want to control diamonds, uranium, oil, coal, mineral wealth, snatch slaves with stealth, man, pain, felt, where's all the help? Man, the help comes from ourselves. Real wisdom. We are from Africa, so our philosophy should be Pan-Africanism from Barbados to Australia. Singing loud as my hell yeah, unify the diaspora, celebrate our differences so we can see our commonalities. Actually, we all fragmented parts of a whole. Put the body together and watch us take control of our destiny. CMR James, Marcus Garvey, WEB showed me, and I pledge my life to make sure my progeny is born free. I'm talking about red, black, green, gold, man. We tropical people, but our culture's so cold, man. We bold, we griots, we family, we royalty, found cocaine in the mummy's coffin. We've been dope since the ancients, and after your picture history is painted, it needs more color. I paint over the buttermilk albino packages with graffiti, blacking up King Tut and Nefertiti, walking the land of Mexico, smoking a beanie, looking for Olmec heads, found 1/7 braids, looking for one with the dreads, rocking royal color purple. Our ancestors, venerable mathematicians, could find the angles in a circle, builders of pyramids and tetrahedrons, and they call our culture heathen. We was dynasties old when the West was in taste teething. See, Carter G laced me about our miseducation, so the two side low, but you realize I got the fighting spirit of a Haitian with the power to move most niggas in gentrification. Let's get free now, no time for patience. Biological warfare make us aid patience like the skiki, injecting us with the ill germ. But I run away from that misinformation like a sister in the rain with a new perm. To speak truth, speak absolute. Africans been here since the tree of the Tim boots was roots. Who knew? Now you do. So teach the youth to stay out of the penal to activate the pineal permanently. We so superb, you see, man, from Song Ghana, ancient Mali, from Sacramento, Oakland, Chicago, and DC. Holistic community is how we reach unity. Let's get free till we all free, family. Let's fight till we all right, black and white. My history is yours. We got the key. Don't be afraid to open the door. Open the door.
Okay, that first round was fire. So I hope y'all are out there keeping score. You already know throw up the fire emojis, throw up the heart emojis, whatever you're doing, wherever you at, whichever platform you watch it from. Make sure that you're showing these brothers all kind of love, all kind of love. I know the heart emojis have not stopped on the IG, and I love it. Whoo, that is a flame rubber. First, love it, man. Listen, Shawn, my man, Rod came back with a banger. I see you done took the coat off. Must mean some shit's going down. Shawn Williams, round two, boy. Let's go.
You a bitch. Not you, Rod, you my brother. But you a bitch. Third generation of a long line of hoe-ass niggas. The byproduct of fake alpha males that talk pro-blackness but hate black women. It stems back to unresolved mommy issues. Instead of breaking cycles, you rather break women when a woman misses her cycle. Lion-ass niggas rather lay up in bed, pillow talking for promises and a place to stay. Damn, you know what? It is true. You do look like your daddy. Cutting out when shit gets real. Ass nigga talking about bitter black women, not realizing that you sound like a bitter black man. You can't call yourself a king if the queens are happy. So it takes two to tango. So why are you dancing around the fact that some of your actions caused a lot of her reactions? Cheated while she was pregnant, made more excuses than payments. Maybe if you would have been honest from the jump and said that she was just a jump off, put a condom on the dick, you wouldn't be in this predicament. There's something about these boys that play with women like they boys riding on bikes, ride them rough and dirty until the wheels fall off and the shit is off the chain, and you be mad as fuck if another man wanted to ride. So the cycle continues, and this is where my comment section goes crazy. Hit dogs holler, calling me all kinds of simps, suckers, lames, gay, just because I'm protecting black women, not realizing that you sound like a bitter black man. I'm trying to tell you that just because how many relationships that you get, vagina shouldn't matter about your masculinity. Being black shouldn't talk about that we should teach our sons more than just start giving them more than just our last name and our misogyny. How can you love your daughter correctly if you hate her reflection? That's like loving the stars but hating the moon. And I know that the court system is fucked up. And yes, there are some women that bastardize and try to weaponize their children against fathers, but let's not act like you are exempt. Take accountability for your shit, because you were the one who left her. You were the one who said, let's go raw. You were the one who said, I got you. So this is not simping. This is not caping. This is not hating. This is a love poem dedicated to my brothers who are listening, who want to listen. Dedicated for all my brothers who are in the struggle, a heart-to-heart, man-to-man talk that some of our fathers never gave us. If you lie, that witnessed her life to give you. And instead of her feeling defeated, she decided to jump back in the game, just like you, with a killer Mamba mentality, feet first, with the court system as her two-guard, double teaming you in your pockets, making it hard for you to get your shot off. Nigga, don't you dare give me that bitches ain't shit speech now that you down. Check ball, nigga. Check nuts. Check yourself. Or maybe, just maybe, stop playing games. Because you can't play player and play victim at the same goddamn time.
Shit. For all you fuck niggas out there, listen. I love it. Yo, Rod, Shawn went off, man. He went off, bro. So it's on you. There you go. Get yourself straight. Get yourself tight. Rodzilla, let's go.
She is kamikaze, blasting my heart without regard for herself. She is Black Thought, Philadelphia, bookshelf is stacked. Man, the sister don't have one tat because she saves the ink for pages. Family, she don't just talk. Man, she Engaged her community. Noble Drew indeed. She's sovereign. She Harlem and the Schomburg learning, so she has something to teach. She has like a far reach, like kind of like Iverson arms, man. She digs her teeth in my soul, tearing away at my demons, humiliating my disregard for self, because sometimes I feel I can't even reach her low expectations for me. She stayed pristine queen down the cuticle, suitable for Pharaoh, Hatshepsut without the beard. She appears like God. She is here, man. She hear me when I'm not talking, running to me. I'll be walking to her. It's unfair. She's so mature, and she say I'm the manure, and I shit on her like Biggie. Yet she sticks with me in my lowest state. Sister stoops lower, reassuring it's safe. Man, she enfolds my arms so I never embrace futility. Sometimes disillusion, I imply that sister is the enemy. And she responds, brother, you must not remember me, because I was with you at them ships, with you after them whips. I dressed them wounds. I gave you my womb after mass had desecrated. I mourned at your tomb. I'm your past. I'm your present. I am your soon. Man, I can't even look at them eyes. They like magic dishonesty removers. Dark cloud of self-doubt frequently follows me, and she bears the rain while waiting for clear horizons. Man, you ever walked in the sun without your shadow? Man, I'll be stupid as hell for abandoning my reflection, reflecting while I'm resting. I'm rusty. She loved me to WD-40, was squeaking now silent, was benevolent now violent, was hero now tyrant, a plundering pirate praying the waters, is using somebody's daughter to slaughter with like these mood swings, you know, like dejection. Sometimes, man, just straight up mean, and she stay on team, subduing my ego while reaffirming my self-esteem. Man, she's a real woman, and I'm a mannequin. Man, I can't sail without her wind, no life preserver drowning, and guess who swim through the current not caring if her hair get wet. Man, she met me in hell and lowered the temperature with them soup coolers to make the heat bearable. My heart was barren with cynicism, now hopefully airable, supportive, saying, so you're right when I think I'm wrong. She sings songs that move melanin to harmony. She my G. She things my own mama ain't even seen. And she my scenery, my environment, my troposphere. We listen to Marvin, hear my dear, man. She's so waiting for me to be a man. She patient, late nights I'm out, she patient, waiting, praying, so I'm not preyed upon, talking to the ancestors like she's braiding their hair. Man, she make excuses for me, choke out her logic till it's mute. She magi, consulting the heavens to validate her intuitive truth. Crazy bishop from Juice eyes. When she uncovers my disguise, I can't get enough. Less trumps trust, and I sprint away from responsibility. I ain't even reasonable. I'll be drunk, bewildered, like, how can she possibly love me when I barely even like me? Cursed with a self-conscious ineptitude, negative attitude. She cleared the sickness by making me teeter and settles the mucus. Beautiful as Yo-Yo Ma's cello music. She is holistic healer on the queen of fool. Hallelujah, the almighty prescribed and I overdose. Foaming at the mouth, comatose. She is my eye. Her challenge to balance hypermasculinity, which is compensation for deep-seated societal emasculation. She concentrates exceedingly, effortlessly meditates, then allows spiritual energy to demonstrate. Behold, God's ultimate exhibit, Pan-African protagonist, student of metaphysics. I tell you, I was defeated, and she carried me past potential, was killing myself. She flushed the narcotic and wiped the sweat as I withdrew. I'm in debt to her forever, the custodian to my soul. She is. That's it. Play the little thing with us.
On unmute. It's a fire ass round two. I was hollering and he forgot to unmute my shit. Look. Whew, that was just round two, y'all. I hope you guys are putting up the fire emojis and the hearts. I hope you're keeping score, keeping tab. I'm seeing a couple comments about delivery and poem choice. This is great. This is why we're here. The conversations that happen around these head-to-head poems. So this is great. I love all you poetic aficionados all of a sudden. These gentlemen are dressed like aficionados or some shit. Like, y'all look like y'all own a cigar bar in like some swanky part of town. Anyway, we're about to get right back into it. Shawn Williams, this is round three. Brother, I feel like you, oh man, listen, I ain't gotta tell you, you transform it. You get ready to do what you do. Shawn Williams, round three, let's get it.
I have heroin in my family. Other people brag about having Dominican, West Indian, Cherokee high cheekbones. It doesn't matter if your last name is Walker, Smith, or Jones. We don't hear people laugh and joke about, oh, you've got that good hair. You must have that Indian in your family. Or European flowing through your bloodlines. But unfortunately, nickel bags of brown smack flow through mine. My biological father sold and used biohazardous drugs. His biggest customer was my mother. Me being in a room made me next in line. She took that next line now. Weed is what he smoked, and he dabbled it in with a little bit of coke. I heard my daddy was part Deacon and South Bronx, Puerto Rican, but it wasn't the affection for his children that made him poppy, more like the opium that made him poppy. Popular with the mommies, unfortunately one was my mommy. Sugar daddy before Sugar Hills fixing her sweet tooth. She wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth. More like that blackened spoon that was ghetto heated to make sure she had everything she needed. My mother was too vain to shoot it in her veins, y'all. She'd rather reenact the scenes of Lady Sings the Blues, and she shot that shit in between her third toe, then covered it with sock and shoe. In her womb, I would and chew and umbilical cord feeding me more wasted. Eating 81st Avenue, East Oakland, quarter pounds. March 28th, I was born 4 3/4 pounds. Skin ravaged with eczema and keloids, but it still didn't leave more scars than my mother and father. Biological parents selling and using biohazardous drugs, making me chemically imbalanced, mentally challenged. I was born with the name of DeMarco. Foster home renamed me Negro. Adopted parents changed it to inner city because it was meant wander the earth, so I changed it to Shawn because of my poetical birth. It went from inner city to Negro, exposing reality. I represent all those black on black fatalities. So while you lay in your delusional reality, how you have ended your family, motherfucker, I've got heroin in mine. My family tree consists of pimps, pushers, junkies to porch monkeys, from people who smoke trees and got hung from trees, all screaming inside of me, either in dime bags or black caskets. So when they say, Shawn, man, fuck, why are you so dope? It's the dope. I'm a product of the product. That 1970s tap the needle ghetto narcotic, similar to Marvin Gaye writing a line to where I want you, or inner city blues. My inner city blues does not have me cross the line between love and hate, but more like love and Colombian wait. Shit, wait. Daddy talked smack to mommy because she was always talking so much smack. And it's hard to find biological junkies because they always cover up their tracks. So while you sit back and say you have Indian, West Indian, Cherokee high cheekbones, it doesn't matter if your last name is Walker, Smith, or Jones, that's fine. Because I've got heroin in mine.
Ooh, shit. That's my joint right there. Can't hear you, Blues. You muted, Blues.
Come on. All right, bet. I'm on. Okay.
There you go.
Listen, shit was fire. That was fire. Shawn, that was fucking fire. Real quick, shout out to Sekou in the building, Poppy Picasso out there, Jessica Star out there. Oh, we got some hitters in the crowd. Oh, Rod, I don't even know what you have in your hand. I ain't even gonna slow this flow down. Rodzilla, round 3, let's go. Oh, you burned the sage.
Cause I don't want a window seat. Don't want nobody near to me. I don't want to take it out of town. I look around on the second. Hey family, I don't want no window seat. I don't want no window seat. I want to be in the middle of 2 obese women on the Southwest holding the snuggie, man. I don't want no window seat. I don't want no aisle seat. I want to be in the middle of 2 obese women holding the snuggie, like holding my armrest down like I'm a triple OG from the jungles, because see, it's warm in the middle, right? And in the window, you can see so much of the horizon. It reminds you of the future, of the sad past, practically forcing contemplation. That's why I like the middle, not the aisle seat, man. I don't want folks just to have willy-nilly access to me. I got that Unabomber solitude, man. I got my iPad on, man. I'm disconnected to the world, but my Wi-Fi is strong. I meet women on social networks, have her open up smiley faces. I spend more time tweaking my profile than my living quarters. I ain't living unless I'm on the internet. When I disconnect, I'm sleepwalking because the World Wide Web is my God. Now, Google is my religion. Man, you got a question? Man, my deity has the answer. Now, the some I'm a simple blogger, but in my world I'm a prophet. My social critique of new age songs, like a Chris Benjamin in a poor palm. I'm excited, man. Miss me with that disconnect from humanity because technology trumps human experience to me, except for fucking. But Pornhub keeps me satiated, man. I masturbate a gallon a month practicing the safest sex known to man because the true love truly resides in the hand. My hands on the keyboard is a thing of beauty as I search for my favorite porn star. Now, Roxy Reynolds is wifey today and we ain't monogamous. Every night in my mind, we be bumping. To me, monogamy overrated and it's the leading cause of erectile dysfunction. See, I don't want no window seat, man. I just want to be in the middle, man. Fuck an individual. See, the window seat is scary. It's almost like you naked. And I ain't got no Erykah Badu ass, but I got a big stick, man. You don't believe me? Send me your number. I'll text you a pic. Nigga, you gotta have a tablet to see what I got, man. Why should I entertain the real game when I'm an MVP online, man? Check my stats. I'm more popular virtually. I'm awkward socially. I'll see a fine woman out, man. I won't talk to her purposely, man. I'll stare, but I won't talk. Won't talk, but don't gawk. I plot. Try to find out her name. And search her out on Facebook, nigga. You ain't know anyone can have swag over email. See, I'm a true lame that loves the fact that online I'm on par with cats with true game. Real shit, man. See, a bitch nigga and a real nigga look the same on profile pics, man. I'm totally relying on Twitter updates. Withdrawals if my 5G network ain't twerking. Laugh at them fuckboys on YouTube. Jerk in, get a fine friend request and start to poking. Nigga, ask her to check my pics, bro. Hey, man, sis, have you seen my pics? Ma, check the one with me in the bathroom mirror with my shirt off. You did? That's in the no homo set, man. I'm a skinny cat, but in that flick, I flex. Do you see me glistening? Nigga, that's shower stained blood. Nigga, check my headshots, man. A nigga so pretty, man. I should have a curl. And don't be afraid to leave a comment. Man, you can't just like my picture. Man, you got to leave an ego-boosting diatribe so all the virtual vaginas know I'm the man. See, I don't even want to be a man no more, man. I want to evolve to homo evolutus, man. Put a chip in me. See, the window seat always talking about the dangers of our wireless toys, the waves that could possibly scramble our minds. The IOC concurs saying technology dumbs down society. That's why I got my Dr. Dre headphones on full blast, so I ain't got to hear that shit, man. I love being dumb. Man, don't get it twisted. Man, dumb niggas is the freest niggas in the world until they go to jail. But hell, I excel at being a smart dumb nigga, man. I know better, man. I listen to Tekashi. I listen to Kodak Black, nigga. I listen to OJ the Juke, man. And I got stamina, and I like animals. Panama, Tanama. Hit the club, cuz still eating a banana. Nigga, I love slave music like Plies, like, yes sir, master sir. I sure would love me some Becky, nigga, to keep me close to the cool. Cool is like my Mac reprogrammed every time propaganda come out with a newer model when I suck that shit up. Man, I'm a trend hunter. Man, I wear skinny jeans and hardy mohawks and I now skateboard. I don't do praise, but I got some rosary beads that look hella nice. Windows, he's a revolutionary, and the only revolution I'm down for was the one happening in Silicon Valley. I got insecurities, but Photoshop helped me with those. I'm so fake, I'm real. And what is real if the definition has never been revealed? I advertise for Apple like I'm a worm. My iPhone a germ. My applications are my children. I'm a total nihilist. I'm a mechanical male. And the virtual world is entertainment and estrangement. Leave a left what you came with. See, I grew up on injections. Benedictus's Game Boy. I'm on some other shit speaking 3 different languages and ain't none of them verbal. I ain't with face-to-face connections. Meet me on Xbox Live, bro. We playing Tekken. Solitude is my sanctuary. And I roll with the majority typing eloquently. ASDFJKL colon. I ain't thinking, but I roll with my fingers swollen from Texas. I talk with my head bowed to the ground. I'm gonna look you in the eye. The honesty of looking you in the eye might cause me to cry. And I can't cry because water causes electronics to fry. Now, I won't read, but I'm on some 1984 Ray Bradbury Fahrenheit 451 shit. Call me Young Johnny 5. I'm just an organic social security number, a strongman corporation I know in my true worth, a non-profit organization. I am a church, an electrical enigma, a mark on the census, a drone working for my pension with no critical analytical retention because I don't listen. I grew up with Mario. Since I was 4. Hegelian dialectics living reckless, man. See, if America's plan is to handicap us for convenience, and I'll be in a wheelchair, touching on Braille with a hearing aid, happy as long as I can type in the middle, away from that window seat. Yeah.
A fire ass third round as always. Listen, shouts out to Red Riding Hood. She's a poet, man. Shout out to Brandon Alexander, Shaka. Shout out to Kiss the Poet Z. That round 3. I don't even know what it was. Only round 3. I don't know what the hell's going on in the Bay Area right now, but y'all niggas, what do you say? Y'all are hella. Just hella. Anything after that. Hella everything. This is crazy. I hope y'all are keeping score, keeping tabs of everything that's happening between all the rounds. Y'all get in there and y'all discuss who's up, you know, why you got this poet above this poet, whatever. Have the conversations, have the debates, because that's why we're here. Soon after, we'll put the poll up and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, my man Shawn William, cool, calm, collected. We about to get into this round 4. So, bruh, let's go, man. Let's give the people something.
Go, boy.
Oh, my bad. I was. Since we're talking about the Bay Area and everything, in the Bay Area, we drive cars called scrapers, scraping to stay alive, but not even scraping our true surface. Everything that these rappers and poets talk about to me is pretty worthless. And it really frustrates me to no end on that my people are being niggas on purpose. I once seen a brother wearing a Malcolm X t-shirt selling dope on Martin Luther King Boulevard. His soul was depreciating faster than shiny rims, spinning like civil rights marchers spinning in their graves. My brothers are still picking cotton, popping collars on shirts, not even realizing that we're still slaves. Don't want to get a corporate job because we think it's square working for the man. But when we get caught for doing that hand to hand, we're going to square cell taking orders from the man. Ironic, it seems like being ignorant is now in demand. Like a checkbook should be. So these ladies borrow from Peter to give to Paul, or better yet, borrow from baby daddy to give to baby Gap. Floating for free drinks and fellatio. Not even realizing that some of these clubs nowadays have a high HIV ratio. Ladies, some of these niggas are more DL than you believe. Fuck it. No white man runs this country. No Asians, Jews. Understand that we run this country because we use its batteries. Package exposed and exploited to run this country, jump, dance, and dump for this country, basically being ran by this selling and snatch small blocks, 100,000 of us black men are in prison daily. You do the math, Rob, that's 100,000 nigga watch. From Bed-Stuy, New York, Sacramento, all the way Oakland down to Watts. My brothers are being used, abused, and often confused for batteries. It doesn't matter if it's drug dealing, credit card scam, murder, or assault, and batteries. 18 in the package. You might call them prison buses, but I call them the new millennium slave ship. Batteries call us double A's. That's African Americans going to the pen making pennies. Black men manufacturing clothes for Old Navy, The Gap, and J.C. Penney's. Shoes made by kidneys like batteries. Adults being used as votes. Get a felony in California, you just lost your right to vote. Even these Proposition 21 laws got my young children being tried as adults. My babies are being used as AAAs, power in the country and spot for the CIA. They call these motherfuckers charges. So we can power this country like batteries, help fat cats' pockets get puffy. Behind my back, the judge is calling me a jigaboo energizer jungle bunny. I can hear the ass now. Niggas in prison, they keep going and going and going. Shit.
Oh, shit. I thought the phone was going to keep going. I did not know. All right, Rodzilla. Shawn came through with a banger. With a banger. I mean, everybody got a drink. Hold on. That's all right. Okay, I'm good. Rodzilla, let's get it.
Right. So this poem is dedicated to the superstar. You know who you are. I'm not even gonna say your name, but you know, next time I see you, man, I'll put that bid in hard like I got 8 spades. You understand me? Because you know how we do. Next time I see you, man, I'll put a baby in you, man. Let's make a super baby, man. Set the black people free. Because I make love like I'm praising the Lord. Man, you hear them organs slam? Man, our womb sweeps so deep, the yoni rejoices in crushing tambourine tones. We holy ghosting, we holy rolling to the greatest omen, amen. praise dance like we in a juke joint, and as I anoint, I got them feet, Misty Copeland on point, man. You think Harpo was in the sheets the way I beat till it's the color purple. Urkel ain't did that intensity so strong. You think the ancestors is hitting that, man. Ashe moans in the tune of praise, man. In the haze of dogma, I say in the haze of dogma, this is how I connect with our creator. I want to live in you. I ain't here to Lisa Queen. I aspire to hormone. Let these first strokes be a down payment, and we can make our next arrangements with pillow negotiations. You produce the clitorial contract, and I sign my name on it in cursive. Slowly, surely. I exposed my vulnerabilities, and you reciprocated that energy by submitting your micro universe to my Cadillac spaceship. I'm an old school player, so my ride is slow and long and thick. I'm banging screws, nigga. Diamonds up against that wood, riding on slab, and I'll pump your gas, and I'll pass your emissions. And as we collision, I'll sing my rendition. Hit it from the back, sunroof top, digging in your spleen with a gangster lean, melting your cashmere coochie pink into gangster white walls. Man, that ain't no yeast infection. I'm talking cream corn cum transcendent injection. I could feel your reflection, so I lob it against your sexual recession. Politicking with the sanctified ism. Church? Young cisgender tender, let's intersect the straight way. Don't placate with that weak bass mouth you've been hooking with. Man, you ain't never gonna achieve seed with lackluster licks. Man, don't swallow the spit. Man, let it cascade. Let lips grip like thick Murray's pomade on some fresh brushed waves. 360s, Joe. Man, tell me when to go and I'll tell you when to come. You see? Need you to look at the D like it's signed your manumission papers. Mamas, use free and rejoice in the slobber. I ain't into fellatio toddlers. I need an OG gangster gobbler, cuz. Then I'll lick your cobbler blood. Yeah, blood. I ain't afraid of a little blood. I came up taking communion, so Merlot ain't never made me no never mind. I put a Werther's original in my mouth and travel south like a reverse Great Migration. Lead conductor, the underground station. Are you ready for liberation? Man, I got the shotgun on your back for true. This that gumbo stew. Open your mouth wide, taste that fruit. I got patience and a disposition set to please. I heal this ease. This that Rocky Killmonger, baby girl, let's make a creed. Transcendental tantra. Lubricating the meridian, turn off the television and listen as a heartbeat sing. Man, this the most peace we gon' muster in this hell. You, my beloved, are my temporary release from jail. Pre-roll a kush on the last page of Corinthians and goose away the problems of the day. Raise the offering after we hit the Buddha, then leave you in a puddle reminiscing on how this brother from California had you screaming hallelujah. And as the elders start in with the organs and the drum, we open up the pulpit to join my congregation. Now, won't you come? Won't you come, sweetheart? Won't you come? For sure. Ism.
Yo, oh, shit. That was between rounds we got to give up the air horns because that shit was fire. These brothers are writing. This is what writers look like and sound like. Like this shit is incredible. I hope y'all out there are enjoying this, studying, taking notes. We're gonna put the poll up right after this. You'll have 12 hours to vote. 12 hours to vote for your favorite poet this evening. It'll go up on our Instagram, IntroVerse Live, as well as our Facebook, IntroVerse Live. So follow that. And listen, at some point in the night, I know you're like, listen, I believe I can get into this shit. I believe I got some fire writing. All right, we would love to know what that looks like. And you're probably saying, I want to battle somebody. Oh, perfect. Hit us up on the IntroVerse Live DM and let us know who you want to go up against or who you would like to see. Because I see some people in these chats that I would love to see go head to head. And it's just pure fun and love of doing poems that you love to do and people just, get you hyped about it. Shawn and Rodzilla just took it to a whole new level. So even if you come in here, you'll never match this fucking bashing game. I don't know who else other than James fucking Bond and Idris Elba could come in wearing these clothes this way. So that's another level of competition. They're having a whole nother competition inside of this one. I don't even think we recognize that. But if you got somebody you want to go up against, if you have someone that you want to see, let us know. Hit us up at the IntroVerse Live DM on our Instagram or send us an email I believe it's introverse@gmail.com. I got to figure that out. 12 hours for the poll, though. Like when this goes down, poll goes up. Vote, 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 right? Whew, that was a lot. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of this Introverse Live joint from day one. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Here we go. Round 5. I hope you've been keeping score. Hope you've been putting in the chat who you got up, who's, you know what I'm saying, whatever, whatever. We love that part. Shawn William, you look relaxed, brother. I see you got the watch on. You know what I'm saying? In a day and age where gentlemen wear watches. I love it. Round 5, bro. Go off.
Shout out to my brother, Rod. We go back some years, we're talking, and one of the things that we put, and I've been hashtagging it through the battle, is dead man walking. He was saying it was a dead man walking. And at first I felt some type of way because that's like a 4150, and I can't see that. But then I thought about it, and being black men, we are dead men walking, and we got to make sure that we take care of us. So he did his love poem. This is a love poem to black men and my sons. This is a father's warning shot, a strong oath if anything ever happens to my son, that if you ever graze their beautiful face with billy club or bullet, confuse taser for pistol and write it up in your report, labeling the accident, I swear I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and pure anger, letting you know that God or Samuel L. Jackson turned psycho. Something has to change with some of these police officers that have hatred in their holsters, but this poem is not the start of change. This is a father's warning shot, letting you know as a black father, I've done everything in my power to make sure that my sons do not get shot by you. So I'm asking you to do everything in your power to make sure that you do not shoot them, to serve and protect them. You will not make me like Trayvon Martin's father, because I am not that strong of a man. I know myself. I am weak and reckless. I didn't have the time to sit in a courtroom, listen to testimony, testing my patience from a prosecutor that normally sends little black boys to prison, hoping that he'll be on our side to get it right. I didn't have time to see if you could get it right. You will not convince me that it took an illegal radio Raheem chokehold to take down my son. Fuck that, I'm their father. We play wrestle with each other all the time, so I know exactly how strong he is. His mother will not yell no, scream why, and if the day ever comes, she comes to me with tears in her eyes, no breath or hope in her lungs, asking me, why do something? The job of a father is pretty much simple. Provide, protect, have answers. So if you take that away from me, as God is my witness, I will snap, break, scream, fuck a march. I will fly off the hinges, release the kraken, turn into the same beast you thought my son was when you pulled the trigger. Scratch that. I will turn into the same beast you were when you pulled the trigger on my son. My son's face will not be used as murals or on a t-shirt. My son's name will not be used as a hashtag. My son will not have me and his mother dressed in all black cover of a magazine holding a picture of him. My son is not a beast. My sons are not threats. My sons will bury me. I will not bury my sons. My sons. My sons. Trey and Langston. They're light enough to be considered pretty boys, but dark enough to be called suspects. And I know what some people are thinking. Do we get this upset if it's a black on black crime? No. Because something just seems so heinous and disgusting, knowing that my hard-earned tax dollars are being used to hire hitmen to put hits out on my sons. The only time that a child should be taken away from his mother is at birth by the medical staff. And when they're finished cleaning them off, they hand them back to the parents. So when you see my sons walking down the street or maybe at a routine traffic stop, I am asking you, begging you to make sure that they're able to come back home. This is not a poem. This is a father's warning shot. Don Illuminati, track 2, first verse from Tupac, and I swear, and I quote, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
All right.
Damn,
All right. That's how you kill your 5th round. I love it. Y'all paying attention, because this is it. Rodzilla, burning the sage. Rodzilla, round 5, last one on you. Let's go.
To the family, man, there's no way that I could even go after that phenomenal poem, particularly what we've been experiencing the last month. Before I start my last poem, I gotta carry on tradition of the master griots that I stand on the shoulders of. We wouldn't be here if we didn't stand on the shoulders, and particularly the pens that I've came across in my time being a poet. I have to pour libations and I have to burn the sage for my poets all over the country. Number one, Will the Real One, Heather Christian, Lorna Pickney, Kelachuka in Chicago, and all the various other brothers and sisters who have manifested and represented. I come from Sacramento, that's my soil, so I always got to give shout outs to Chevish, Jamie, my Writer's Block family, Aki Davis Jr., Ben, Trees, Cleo, Mahogany Poetry, Malik. Got to give love to everybody. We love all of y'all. And here's my last poem. Thank you guys for listening. And just on the Sacramento side, because I'm from Sacramento, not the Yay area, you understand? Yeah, San Joaquin Valley, yeah, that I mean, because people always ask me, man, how I spit like this. Man, I tell them it's that Northern California, the Sacramento-ism, mixed with that also African rhythm, call my style chism, because I be coming. I got that diarrhea of the jaw, lips just be running. Man, I'm a roaster. Man, I started bagging on the back of the yellow bus. Matter of fact, girls at the middle school CM Gady, they used to hate me. Be like, only place Big Bro and Brenda ever gonna walk to is the bakery way back when. Had to get seasoned quick because I was always iceberg thin, man. Call hell because of a fast metabolism. Learned that quick wisdom from Bay Area imports to Sacramento. I was blessed with a natural intuition, so I took to the game simple. Made my impression like a dimple, learning the vernacular of the hood. Didn't fool with them habits that wasn't good. Ignorance I never harbored. Never fuck with that white girl cocaine or barbarian barber. Used to rock the tight taper from Tapers. Esau McGraw was my barber. 360 waves spinning. Used to be timid around women back when I was McClatchy Park swimming. Now